We set things up in Wyoming, one for attorney-client privilege, two for the creditor protection you get there. You also get the benefits of the regulatory environment there in Wyoming versus any other state. It's the most progressive regulation for digital assets. The creditor protection is charging order protection, very similar to Nevada. It also has zero state tax there in Wyoming, and it's one of the lowest states as far as cost to be able to maintain your entity versus other states for the state filing fee and registered agents and other stuff. So that's the reason we choose Wyoming over every other state. Florida's going to share your information with everybody publicly. You're not going to get any anonymity or attorney-client privilege there in Florida. You do have no state tax, which is great. They are a little bit more progressive when it comes to crypto, but not anywhere near as progressive as Wyoming. And the charging order protection or creditor protection you get in Florida is not as good as Wyoming. Do you think institutions will ever offer cold staking, meaning they could offer yield, but assets stay on cold wallet? Yes. Yeah, we do it now. We reflect yield out of institutional custody, but you have to have some type of lock mechanism or escrow on the account. There's a couple different amendments that are being proposed on the XRPL right now to be able to facilitate that. So you got permissioned accounts and you have escrow. If you could lock that XRP and have pseudo accounts is basically what it is. So you would lock that XRP and delegate that value somewhere else. The XRP stays in your cold wallet, but the value is delegated to where it could be used by somebody else. Very similar to like delegated staking or delegated proof of stake. Your asset sits in your account like Solana or XDC. And then you basically give somebody your voting proxy to be able to, do what they need to on the network. There's not double delegated staking yet. Like your XDC couldn't be delegated to a wallet and then that wallet aggregate all of those votes and then delegate that. That doesn't exist yet. I say yet because I think it will. But yeah, in the future, it's going to be a while. XRP probably 6 or 8 months before there's UIs and like stuff built in to be able to facilitate that. But I do think it's coming. They have an escrow that gets released every single month on the 1st. It's 1 billion XRP that gets released. And they sell that XRP to fund their business. I don't make any bones about that. Like other influencers want to tell you, no, they don't dump on the market, this, that, and the other. They definitely do. And they use it as a treasury mechanism to maintain price stability for XRP, to trial it in the use cases in the software that they sell to banks. And you want a treasury mechanism. You want something to allow for expansion of supply. You want it to be elastic and you want to be able to maintain price stability in an elastic market. And that's how you do that. If you have a fixed supply, which there is a fixed supply of XRP, you would need some type of treasury mechanism in order to be able to move that onto the market when you needed more and pull some off the market when you need less in order to maintain a pretty tight price for settling value, which is what the protocol is meant to do. So, people complain about this. They look at it like any other crypto, and XRP is not any other crypto.